Young girls, let me tell you something. I understand and know y'all don't really have support, and some of y'all are dealing with things that you really don't want to put up with for the sake of having a safety net, for the sake of, you know, needing stability so you can get yourself together for the sake of you and your child. But this is where you need to come and trust in God at, right? And I know it's scary. I know it's scary to just do it by yourself, and some of y'all are struggling to do it because you like, I need stability, and y'all are dealing with things and people, places, and things that is causing you harm, um that is also like doing things to hinder you and hurt you. But this is why I'm telling you this is important to trust God in this moment, because the people who do not like you, that you are dealing with so that your children, can be stable and can be taken care of. The people that are not like, that don't like you, are planting seeds in your children. And some of y'all adult women have went through that. They're planting seeds in your children. They're causing your children to not like you as well. Some of y'all are fighting with your daughters. Some of y'all are fighting with your sons. And it's been a back and forth thing to the point where your children are not fully trusting you. Not that they don't love you, but not being open to you. They're hiding things from you, and whatever the case may be. It's because the enemy has planted a seed in them to cause them to look at you like you're the problem, because everybody else have a problem with you, right? And this is why this is important. Now, I have experienced this as well. My daughter's 8 years old, and because I kept running back to manipulators and control of people that also had my daughter around those people as well, which caused them to plant seeds within my daughter about how she would feel about her mama. And this is why, if they're young or if they're old, you need to nip that in the bud right in this moment, because then that seed that has been planted by the enemy will sprout and grow up. And this is where confrontation will come in between you and your child, and you not understanding where you went wrong, and you start to feel like a bad mother, knowing that you have done and is doing everything that you need to do as her mother. And that does not make you a bad mother. It's just her environment has planted something in her to come against you, because the people that you have been dealing with don't like you for real. And you got to understand, but because they don't like you, this is how they're going to treat your child. Because if they don't like you, they don't like your child either, because y'all come together, y'all are one. So if they don't respect you, they don't respect your child either. Don't look at it as, well, they treat my child this way, they treat my child better than this. No, that's the plot of the enemy. The same way, if they give that energy to you, eventually they're going to give it to your child, or is giving it to their child. Or because she's so young, or they in a different space than you, they're going to eventually end up turning your child against you, which caused you and your child to have confrontation in your house, when you and your child used to be like this, and now y'all are a little distant. And y'all need to nip that in the bud right now. Nip it in the bud right now, and I'm gonna tell you how to. So I was talking with my client, because y'all, I offer one-on-one sessions, right? I was talking with one of my clients about this and the importance of this, and she said I'm gonna answer prayer to her, and she asked how to change that dynamic. And this is what I'm gonna tell you to do. And obedience is better than sacrifice. Get you and your child, your son or your daughter, and it's never too late. Get you and your child, take a walk, take a day off, go somewhere quiet. Go somewhere quiet, whether it's in your home, in a bedroom. Go somewhere quiet. It need to be you and that person, you and your child. And you need to sit down, and you need to have a deep conversation with your child, to the point where you need to apologize. And this is not kissing nobody butt or anything like that, but you need to apologize. You need to allow your child to speak. Ask them how they feel in that moment. Ask them how they feel about you. And don't get upset when they tell you. Take accountability, even when you really didn't take it to that point or mean it like that. Take accountability. Apologize, and have this deep one-on-one conversation with them, to the point where y'all begin to cry. You understand? Because me and my daughter have had moments like that. When you begin to cry, and this will uproot that seed that was planted in your child. Obedience is better than sacrifice. So these are instructions that God told me to do for my child that I am telling you to do for yours. It don't matter how old they are. They could be 2, 3 years old. If you have had your child around people that kept talking about you real bad, telling your child your mama ain't this, your mama ain't that, that seed is still planted in them. So have a deep conversation, apologize, allow your child to speak. Allow your child to speak. Um, Allow her to express, him or her to express how they truly feel about you without it being no confrontation. And when you do that, bind it, rebuke it, and pray after it. And that's all you got to do. And when you do that, don't send them back to those same people, because then if you continue to keep going back, that seed will begin to get stronger and stronger and deeper to the point where it'll get harder for it to break off your child once you keep going back. That's why God said don't look back, you'll turn into a pillar of salt, okay? But this will really help with what you're going through, because some of y'all don't understand. See, my client, I'm not gonna say no name, my client daughter is 13, and she said her daughter just don't understand her daughter don't know, she's doing everything she can, and they've been kind of going a little back and forth. But what's crazy is her daughter know that she's good, but even her own child doesn't know why she feel this way about her mama, because your children have childlike mind. Y'all gotta understand that your kids have childlike mind. It's so easy for them to be influenced by certain things and deities and spiritual things that are way more mature than them. So sometimes they don't even know why they feel about you. They know you're a good mom, they see what you do, but because so many people have said so many negative things, it twists how they look at you as well. And once you do that, once you do the instructions and the things that I'm telling you to do to break that seed off you and your kids, right? Because you need to rebuke the seed that is planted is you about your child as well, because it's a two and two thing. It's a one, two-sided thing, right? Because when your child feel a certain way, it's gonna make you feel a certain way, which planted a seed in you, which planted a seed in her or your child as well. And I really hope I'm making sense, y'all. I really hope I'm making sense. This is a lot to unpack. Once you do that, and you get them to trust you again, right? Because it's rebuilding trust. Once you get them to retrust you again, after y'all don't have this moment, trust God, ask God to move you forward. He will send strangers, he will send people, new people, his people, to help you with your child from that day forward. Stop looking back and going back to those people. Also, when you begin to parent them, because like I said, we ain't kissing no butts. This is not you becoming your child friend, but this is you establish some type of trust so y'all can have that bond again, so she can trust you or he can trust you to be their mother again. With parenting them, with if they get in trouble, yelling at them, they won't take it as harsh as they usually would, because of the seed that has been planted. Some of our kids will take it real harsh, think you the worst person in the world, or sometimes they'll even be scared of you based off of what other people have said. So I hope this really helps somebody today. Y'all, I have a book called The Wars Is Over, from Deception and Freedom. That is a good book to read. I want you to check it out. Also, I offer one-on-one sessions. Y'all, all of that stuff, the link is in the bio. I am taking 5 more clients this month. I'm almost booked up. So if you need a one-on-one conversation about deep-rooted things, y'all, I'm telling you, I am a woman of God. I do what the Lord say do, and I hear from God himself to give you the root and give you a outlook of what you are going through mentally, with your family, with yourself, with your spouse, whatever the case may be. I am equipped for it, okay? And God equipped me. So the link is in the bio. I love y'all. God bless you, and I hope this helped.